This is the best random conversation you ever heard. Once I was invited to a Halloween party, and the only problem was that I didn't have a costume, so I stopped at a Walmart to see if there was anything I could buy. As I was walking down the aisle, I overheard a voice talking at the top of her lungs. The worst thing was that she was speaking loud enough so I could easily overhear. In fact, years later I still can't unhear it. So I just really am so bored that I wish Albert would just go have an affair. But he doesn't. Oh no, he just thinks that he's the sexiest man alive. So at night, when he shows up in my bedroom, I pretend that I'm asleep, but he doesn't care. And so I just lay there and say, okay Albert, just stick it in and hurry up and get finished. At this point, I have two choices. I can either finish up trying to find the costume, or I can sneak around the aisle and see who the heck is saying this. Of course, I chose the latter one. So I slowly strolled around the aisle, came face to face with my mother. She looked at me, and I looked at her. She blushed, and I laughed. And no, it wasn't my mother saying those things. It was her crazy neighbor who had dragged my mom to Walmart. My poor sweet mother looked as if she wished the ground would swallow her up. She was so embarrassed. I decided to take pity on my mom and asked if she could help me with my costume, and offered to take her home after I told her that she owes me big time, and she agreed. On the way home, we stopped for ice cream and laughed so hard that we could barely eat.